Welcome, Outriders. This game demo has an age rating of PEGI 18. As such, this video contains spoilers, violence, blood, gore, flashing images which may affect people with photosensitive conditions, strong language, and commentary recorded in my voice. Alright, so, just like my previous playthroughs, I've done a bit of grinding between the second and third parts to get up to level 6, because at level 6 we unlock the fourth and final skill that we have access to in the demo, which for the Technomancer is Blighted rounds. The Trickster actually has a very similar skill called Twisted rounds. Now, this video, basically, we're just going to be, we've got two cinematics to get through and 3 side quests just to wrap things up. And I happen to know that 2 of the side quests have fights that involve people with powers, which means I'm going to need the abilities that interrupt them, which are Pain Launcher and Shrapnel. And the Cryo Turret, whilst it is my favourite skill so far, I think I overuse it at the moment. And so to give you, like, show off what all the skills are capable of, I'm going to swap the Cryo Turret out for Blighted rounds. Though I have to say, I did find... Oh, hang on. Should also point out, I got some new gear as well that has some better stats and some mods on it whilst I was grinding. So this is what all that looks like. For the record, Blighted rounds only works on your weapon until you reload it or swap weapons. However, with this mod enabled, you get a second magazine, so you can reload your gun once and carry on using Blighted rounds, and then before it wears off. Obviously, that mod's not going to do anything now without the Cryo Turret skill. But I did unlock the Blighted rounds whilst I was still halfway through Mr. Chang's side quest to grind up my levels. And I have to say, I found the combat a little more difficult once I didn't have the Cryo Turret activated. But like I say, I want to show off what all these skills do, so...
I don't believe you. Hey, Tupek.
Jakob? Shira?
The signal in the forest. You remember it?
Yeah, like it was yesterday.
You still have its frequency, don't you?
You mean this frequency?
Curva. You got the winning lotto numbers tattooed on your ass cheek, too?
Still don't believe me?
Ugh, I hate when you play the I told you so.
That signal is still playing like a distant echo. It's digital, which means it must be coming from a place where there is no anomaly. The problem is, we've never been able to locate its source because we've never had the right frequency. Until you showed up. So now listen close, you need to bring those precise numbers to Dr. Abraham Zahidi, one of our last scientists.
Bullshit. He's been deep in enemy territory for weeks now. 5 Rations says Zahidi's dead.
We don't know that. You. I've seen you before. It was... in the med lab. You woke me out of cryo.
Guess life's real funny that way.
Meet Jane, sniper, first class. She almost died trying to save his life. She'll guide you.
Wait, Shira. When we landed, that signal was already playing. Do you have any idea who or what is sending it?
Do yourself a favor, don't ask that question. Whatever's out there, they don't want to be found. And whoever goes looking for that fucking signal ends up dead.
But it's the only chance we've got. And if anyone can get there alive, it's all of you.
Shira, come on.
Jakob! That's an order.
Sorry I left you to die in that med lab.
Hey, no worries.
Didn't really have a choice.
I'd have done the same.
I'm not willing to write McCain off yet. He's one tough son of a bitch.
I mean, I agree with you on that. So, let's get the first side quest from Shira.
I know you have a million questions, but I don't have time.
You let me sleep in a few too many fucking years. I think you can find some time.
And we are going to exhaust the dialogue options.
How did it all begin? Why'd you start fighting?
When the anomaly got bad, we had only just begun the colonization. There were still more than 500,000 frozen in cryo, waiting for us to wake them. But we already knew we couldn't feed them all. So one faction argued to just pull the power and let them die in their sleep, preserve the resources we had. The others wanted to give them a chance to live.
I can guess which side you were on.
I was wrong. We tried to be fair and to ration what we had, but it only led to bloodshed.
Your enemy. What do they want?
What do any of us want? To have enough. But there isn't. Enough food, enough water, anything. They won't settle until they have all we have. They want to destroy us. So I need to destroy them first.
What am I now? Altered? Help me understand.
What do you want to know?
How many are there?
There are lesser ones all over with small and strange mutations. But those with true power, only a handful. Still more than I'm comfortable with. But the soldiers revere them as gods.
I don't see how finding out how many altered there are or what other people think of the altered helps you understand what an altered is, personally.
The other altered out there. Who do they fight for?
Whoever the fuck they want, you think anyone controls them? The ones who fight with us, they at least seem to have a reason for it. Some shred of humanity still. But on the other side, they're demonic, wrathful gods, machines of death. There's nothing human left.
That won't happen to me.
I pray that's true.
This is insane. I watched you take this photo a few hours ago.
That was a lifetime ago. That girl you met that day is long gone.
That girl could never have survived.
Take it. I don't need it anymore.
If that's true, then why do you have it on your desk in the middle of your operations center? Alright, let's get on with this side quest. Find McCain.
You've been gone too long to understand how truly fucked we are. There can be more than 50 or 60,000 of us left. More on the other side than ours. Soon there'll be none of us left to fight. The insurgents' last assault was a distraction. They were digging tunnels and planting charges right beneath us. They blew our front line all to hell.
I noticed.
The reports of casualties are uncountable. And one of my best men was out there, Lieutenant McCain. But a message just got through. And he's trapped under the rubble, still alive. I don't have any more men to spare. I need you to get him out.
Sure, why not? Sounds like fun, digging up lieutenants.
It's the least I can do.
I want to hear the moment our search parties turn up anything about McCain.
On it.
If this McCain is still alive, I need to find him.
Shouldn't we think what we did in
You ever wonder if we're still sleeping on the ship or just dreaming? Come on in, sweetheart. Madame Beauvoir's little museum of lost things is always open.
Now, this is technically a collector quest rather than a side quest, which I think means that once you've activated it, you just look out for things in the
My
world.
museum's free for looking, long as you don't break anything.
But I think you just find things out in the world and then you bring them back to the collectors and they give you a reward for it.
Whoa.
No touching.
Beastie Boys on vinyl. Even on Earth, these were hard to come by.
How you know about that?
Long story. You a collector?
Someone gotta be. Everyone else is all too ready to forget.
How did all this get here?
Well, when we left Earth, all we all got was one box of our things. Now people got no interest all the junk we brought. But not me. This is our history. All we was, all we lost. My little museum of Earth. Always looking for donations. Oh my. It still has ink. How?
Like I said, long story.
Thank you. Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
I'll keep an eye out.
Don't stop looking for those artifacts for me. I'm too old to go traipsing all over creation for this stuff anymore.
I do not believe that for 1 second, madam.
A lot of rumors about Grand Marshal Goodrich finding a new altar. Ain't nothing free.
I heard the same.
Hit me up.
Someone said, thanks again for getting the guy.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to come around here.
Alright. Now, if you've watched part 2, you'll remember that I said... In fact, hang on, I'll talk about it when I've fast travelled over there. Okay, so, if you've watched part 2, you might remember that I said there was a side quest up here that I wasn't going to do until later because another 2 side quests opened up in this area. So we're going to do that one first.
Altered. You're too late.
What happened here?
What does it fucking look like? We got mutilated. We had the bastards cornered, but they had a captain.
A captain.
Yeah, you know, the fuckers with powers who get put in charge. Not a real altered. Not like we could notice a difference.
What's he look like, this captain?
Scar down his face. Sadistic fuck. He forced half my squad to walk into an anomaly, and he enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think I know the guy.
If you've watched my prologue video for the OutRiders demo, you know the guy as well.
Where is he?
Inside the bunker up the hill. I wish I could look him in the eyes when you make him pay for what he did.
You're assuming that I'll do it.
I think I'll pay him a little visit. For old time's sake.
Altered! Give that captain what's coming to him. Bring me that bastard's head. I want to see him butchered.
Time I settle up with this captain. Hope he hasn't forgotten me.
Alright, Blighted rounds up. Uh-oh. To cover. Right, yeah, so the Blighted rounds inflicts the toxic.
Don't let him through!
I remember that voice.
Oop. Ah, that's where it's going to go. Not where I meant to put that, but I mean, I'm not complaining. If somebody decides to come around here. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, buddy. How about you come over here and set off that mine? Right. Yeah. Oh well, I might be able to get hit. I mean, that does deactivate the mine that I put over there, so it's not like you can just spam them all over the place. Ah, what the heck. Yeah, that was overkill, but, I mean, I wasn't using it for anything else. I see you. Uh-oh. I wanted you to get into cover, thank you. Okay. I think I'm going to have to move up before I can use my pain launcher. That works out nicely. Can I get that sniper? I think I can. Or maybe I can't. Ugh. Alright. Let's try the blighted rounds on the sniper rifle. Ooh, up to World Tier 5. Now if I remember rightly, World Tier 5 is the highest difficulty level that you can get in the demo. So we'll have to see whether or not I can survive it. Reloading weapon creates a shockwave dealing 22 damage to enemies within a 5-meter radius. I mean, that sounds nice, and if it wasn't for the fact that it's a shotgun, I might be tempted to try it. Yeah, and those gloves aren't as good as what I'm already wearing. Ah, that poor mine. At this point I'm more looking to see if there are any interesting mods on these, but there aren't.
Thought I'd have a harder time getting back through. Captain should be hauled up somewhere in here.
I've just had a run around the battlefield and I shouldn't have done that, but hey. Yeah, I've just had a run around the battlefield and it doesn't look like there are any other loot crates around. I was obviously misremembering. Now, the cutscene that's about to happen, for some reason the dialogue is very quiet. It's to do with the game, I don't know why. I mean, obviously it's a bug or a glitch or something, but, you know. Uh-oh. Too late! I hate that ability of his. Where are you all? Oi! Move, woman! Well, that was hopeless. Completely and utterly hopeless. Mind you, I suppose it's at least partially my own fault for using the sniper rifle. Right. Oh, great. Get into cover. Run, 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 run. Ah. Okay, see, I think I'm having the same problem with this fight that I've had with previous playthroughs, where because there isn't anything else for them to focus on, they're just shooting at me constantly. Whereas in previous fights on the Technomancer, I've had the cryo turret for them to focus on, whilst I was oh, hold still. What? Where did you come from? Well, I thought they were all dead that time. Move, woman! Move! Why aren't you running? See, this is why I always say that I have a love-hate relationship with the cover system in this game. So you constantly seem to be getting stuck to it. Ah. What? Where do you come from? If things keep going like this, I may end up swapping the cryo turret back in just to see whether or not I can do it with that. Do you mind not coming round my side of the cover? Ugh. Yeah, I'm just going to give it a try with the cryo turret to see whether or not that makes it easier. What? Oh, come on, that should have been interrupted. How are you not dead? Ah. Oh dear. Ah, stop using that ability! And stop healing yourself as well whilst you're at it. Oh, come on! What the hell? And that is just ridiculous. Right. I'm going to try rolling back to difficulty level, because honestly, I don't care whether or not I do things on the highest difficulty. Do you mind awfully not coming round my side of the cover? Oh, stop healing yourself! Yeah, I had a feeling that was still coming. Oi! Just die already. Okay, I don't know what it is about this fight, but I always seem to have a lot of trouble with it. So I've had to turn the difficulty all the way down, just to give myself a chance. And that's the guy with powers dealt with. It is ridiculously easy on this. I mean, obviously it's ridiculously easy. I've turned the difficulty all the way down. Just turn it back up again. Because I will give the next fight a try on the highest difficulty.
Wait! Stop! You're an altered. You can do whatever the fuck you want! Why the fuck are you fighting for those fascist assholes? We're the ones fighting for our lives! Do you even know what they did to us?
I know what you did to me. Outriders always pay what's owed. That soldier will want to see his head for herself.
Yes, she certainly will.
He paid.
Not enough.
You gonna be okay? You need a medic or something?
You nuts? A medic round here will kill me faster than the shrapnel will. Don't worry about me. I'll live to fight another day.
All right.
Hey! You did a good thing.
Alright, just check that against my primary. So yeah, shots generate shield. Increase chance of scoring. Yeah, well, I'm not going to use a shotgun, obviously, on this character. Killing shots increase weapon leech by 20% for 20 seconds. Yeah, so weapon leech is the amount of health you get from shooting people with your weapons. Yeah, I mean, none of them are better than what I'm using already. So I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Like any other altered I know of. In fact, you're nothing like any outrider I've heard of either.
Well, thank you. Now we're going to go get an old Earth relic for Madame Beauvoir. Oh, you're still alive, are you? Yeah, too much smoke, can't see them. Whoops. Oops. Come on, just stick your head up. Thank you. Ah, there we go. It's run out. I mean, the sniper rifle is pretty powerful even without the blighted rounds. And they are clearly out of range. And I've gone up to level 7. Which means I now have another class point, which I will spend on reducing the cooldown on those abilities, since I have 2 of them. There we go. Finally managed to get his head. Would you kindly die already? Okay, move, woman! Accidentally reloaded when I was trying to run. Well, that was a complete waste of an ability. Hold still. I have no idea where that... Ah, there we go. Okay, not sure if my pain launcher can reach far enough to get... Oh, so I did manage to hit him. Of course he missed. Well, that was complete overkill. Again. I wonder... Yeah, why not? Okay. Also, if you're interested in Easter eggs, I'm not sure what game that's from, but I know that it is from a game. That those two characters. I'm sure someone can find. I'm sure somebody else will notice it and can tell you. And hell, maybe even let me know in the comments which game it is. That's the wrong direction, but hey, I might as well. Might as well restock my ammo whilst I'm at it. And I don't know why I didn't track this sooner, but...
Shira, I'm looking at the epicenter of the explosion. This is where the collapse started. I doubt McCain survived this.
I don't need your doubts. I need him alive.
But so dark in here, I got lost for a second there. mean, putting blighted rounds on this sniper rifle might be superfluous. Anyway, yeah, no one's dropped anything. Oh, of course, there's a crate here, isn't there? I have a feeling that getting a bit more healing on might be very useful in the next fight. Because the next fight is going to be another one against somebody with powers. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if I end up turning the difficulty level down again. Of course, someone threw a grenade. Hold still. Oh! Well, of course that's why I'm taking so much damage, because there's someone stood right behind me. Moron. And I've just set myself on fire. Can I get that in there? Yes, I can. Into cover. Don't know if that's going to reach anybody. Ah, it did. Oh dear. And there's the guy with powers. No, get off the cover. You need to run right now. Now get into cover. Yeah, this is going to be another troublesome one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I'm just outside the range. Good thing. Where are you? Oh, come on. Swaps weapons by accident. And that's not going to reach him. Oh, don't run there. Come on. Yeah. I can see I'm going to have to turn the difficulty level down again. Let's try it on tier 3, just in case that works better. I wouldn't be at all surprised if I have to turn it all the way back down to the story mode, personally. Oh, still. Oh, that's going to be helpful there. Oh no. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you can see how much easier it is now that I've turned down the difficulty level. I mean, it doesn't even really present a challenge on a low difficulty level. Do you mind? And that takes care of that. Well, I don't really care about whether or not I do things on the highest difficulty level possible, but I do get very annoyed about just dying over and over again. Which is why I keep turning the difficulty level down.
Why did it just get so quiet?
Hey Shira, what am I looking at? Some kind of walking giant out here.
Keep your voice down, Outrider. You don't want it to notice you, believe me. It can wipe out hundreds in a second. Even the altered respect them.
Coast is clear! Keep digging! digging! We're almost out!
Hold on, I got you.
Wait! Wait! Don't shoot! We're all in this together right now. I got you!
Lieutenant McCain? You all right?
I'm alive. Thank you, soldier.
It's okay. Now, let's get the rest of my men out.
I thought I was heartless.
Fuck, seriously?
War is war. What, you think we just hug it?
Okay.
Why do I even bother?
Yeah, why do we even bother? Okay. Well, let's head back to Shira and give her the good news about Lieutenant McCain.
Good to see you again.
You hear? Captain Ryder's dead.
Yeah, good riddance.
Remember to keep your eyes open for beautiful things to fill my shelves. Someone needs to rescue these artifacts before they're lost forever.
Well, it just so happens I have one.
Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
Good, because I just happen to have such a thing.
I remember these. Used to be we thought we was keeping these forever. Generations to come could look at one of these, see our movies, our stories, how we lived and loved. Now, it all may as well never have existed.
Shrapnel increases the skill damage by 71%. Increase critical damage by 30%. Causes a small explosion dealing 77 damage in 5-meter radius when the skill is activated. Is that an explosion centered on me? I mean, presumably. I mean, usually I use that when I'm trying to damage people that are far away from me, not close to me. So yeah, I really like those trousers that I'm already wearing for that skill, so I guess I'm going to go with these shoes.
I want to hear the moment our search parties turn up anything about McCain.
Shira, I've got something about McCain.
I'm pretty busy right now. What do you need?
Your lieutenant's dead.
Tell me he died like a hero.
Sure, if that's what you want to hear. He was a real fucking hero.
Whatever he did, know that this is war, Outrider. All must be forgiven. Until we win.
Are you so sure it's even worth winning anymore?
That red symbol basically means that I've already got that mod on something that I'm already wearing. One additional mine can be thrown before triggering the cooldown. Could be good. Inflict freeze on enemies affected by each rocket explosion. I mean, that sounds very good. Yeah, okay, I think I'll go with this one.
What are you standing there for? Keep moving! Only the dead get the day off.
Okay, sheesh. Can't even pick a reward for the missions that you've done around here.
You'll be pleased to know the Hound is just scared shit.
Okay, now let's go see Jakob.
Just think, if this mission gets me killed, we'll never have to look at this town again.
Well, you're certainly a ray of sunshine on a dark and gloomy day, aren't you, Jakob?
What happened to everyone else? None of the other Outriders survived?
Well, you had front row seats for the shit show that started it all. You know, most of us were dead that first day. The few dozen that were left, they did what we came here to do. They fucking explored. Wait. Who do you think died trying to figure out we couldn't leave this fucking valley?
Why are you the only Outrider alive?
You think I was gonna explore this damn planet after what we saw? Fuck them. Let them have my badge. I didn't need to be an Outrider that bad anyway.
Alright then, let's head out, shall we?
This is where it all...
As the last remnants of humanity destroy themselves, the signal is still out there. And with it lies the key to our salvation. We journey from the ruins of our old world and into what lies beyond.
The things I've seen, even I do not believe them.
Where I am taking these two, there's no coming back.
You think you're dreaming? What the... This is real.
Get on!
Do what you were sent here for! Go! Beyond the frontier!
It's the end of the goddamn world out there!
All this persistence, this world is crashing down! And what will be left?
Beyond here, there's only death.
I'm finding that signal.
Well, that's the end of my playthrough of the Technomancer. So, if If you've liked this video, give it a pause up with that liking button, and maybe click the subscribe moon if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Have a lovely day.